I really don't want to put those headphones on, so y'all just gonna have to hear what y'all want to hear. So we're doing this showcase. Turn this TV on. Alright, so first thing we're gonna do is successfully attack, grab, or drive your opponent to feel the damage meter. Hey, you been in the kitchen for a long time, boy. Huh? Man, I'm on live right now. Press to grab, and then press R1. Alrighty.
1993, alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton, where Yokozuna hopes to regain the WWE Championship he lost in record time to Hulk Hogan.
Both men coming in with so much to prove. Hogan wants to prove his controversial WrestleMania win was no fluke. And he's also promised to finally slam the 550-pound giant right through the ring.
Yokozuna wants to erase the memory of his initial title reign that lasted mere seconds. He knows that a fresh Yokozuna can beat a fresh Hulk Hogan.
All right. Trap Hogan in the corner and unleash 2 more heavy attacks. X. Near opponent standing in the corner.
And tonight is the chance to prove it.
We'll have to put him in the corner. Hurry up.
Placing him in the corner.
Oh, look at this. Raining right hands.
Ooh, non-stop blows. Still so much more action to come after this amazing matchup. Of course, we have the King of the Ring finals later, but before then, there will be an 8-man tag team match with the Steiner brothers and the Head Shrinkers on opposites.
What else I have to do? I have to do now squeeze the life out of Hulk Hogan with a crushing standing bear hug.
Sides.
You want to talk about unfinished business from WrestleMania?
Oh no, bear hug of pride. This is not good for the Hulkster.
Yokozuna applying the pressure, squeezing the line. On a bear hug, and a way to get out of it. Is being on display right here. Man. We know each man's strategy coming in. Yokozuna has added 50 pounds to his frame since WrestleMania, while Hogan has actually slimmed.
What else I have to do? Have to successfully attack your opponent's head to. So we got to pause the head to do some damage.
Indeed, we're going to see more speed, more endurance from the Hulkster. But now that Yokozuna has hit 550 pounds, every kick, every leg drop, and every bonsai drop will be even more impactful.
You can see Mr. Fuji in ringside. He's shown he will do anything to earn his client the win.
Indeed he has, but he might actually rein things in tonight. We saw at WrestleMania that Fuji's interference earned Yokozuna the win against Bret Hart.
Yoko now, belly-to-belly slam.
That's got to be the end of Hulkamania.
Jimmy Hart trying to rally. And a kick out by Hogan with authority.
Hulk Hogan's not done yet. Hulk Hogan is coming alive.
Yokozuna back to his feet. Big chop to Hogan. And Hogan. Oh, no. The big splash.
Yokozuna demonstrating his full power. Hogan's in trouble.
The big leg drop by Yoko.
Tremendous athleticism from Yokozuna.
Unique as they come, they broke the mold with him, Saxton.
Yoko says this one's over.
It'll be like pancakes. We might see a new champion crowned.
2.
And Yokozuna is once again champion.
I can't believe it.
The winner of this bout and new WWE Champion, Yokozuna.
We have the official word. Yokozuna is indeed the new WWE Champion. We may have just witnessed the end of Hulkamania, gentlemen.
That was his signature move.
About it, Cole. Yokozuna just conquered Hogan, and
I mean, not the judge,
newspaper in Japan is going to be filled with pictures of our new
Okay, let's see what the awards I got. I got
Here in the
Yokozuna.
heartland of America,
Oh, the unlocking of the new championship. Okay.
Hulkamania has just stopped beating.
All right, let's start the next one.
Our next chapter sees the showcase spotlight shine on an area in which the family built their legacy: tag team wrestling. Starting with the Wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, all the way through to more recent champions like the Usos or Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. This dynasty has always excelled in tag team competition, consistently showing an ability
I ain't
to
gonna lie,
dominate the division
the Samoans,
with a
those
wide
the Samoans are the reason that
purpose.
what tag team is today.
That we will look at,
I ain't gonna lie, Samoans is what
by Afa
it was
himself.
wrestling is today. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
They put the fear in people's hearts. That's what the head shrinkers did back in the day.
True.
Second to none in that ring. You know,
I mean, like I wasn't in back in the day. I didn't know nothing about WWE back in the day.
More astute fans may also know that early in their journeys, Samu and Fatu were managed by me, Paul Heyman, then known as Paul E. Dangerously, and the SST, the Samoan SWAT team. The Samoan SWAT team is here. Vengeance is mine.
Oh wait, I did not know Paul Heyman was in. He was the a manager for the Wild Samoan.
Early on,
Yeah, he was in. I think he was in his family for a long, long time.
so many industry experts. Alpha, more than anybody, knew he had the team on his hands, with Samu being his son and Fatu his nephew. The tribal elder was able to mentor both, instilling in them the same unrelenting approach to competition that made the Wild Samoans world famous. The team toured through regional promotions before a quick stop with me in WCW, but WWE was always their goal. Upon arrival, it was clear that the dynasty's next generation had indeed arrived, immediately drawing comparisons to their world-renowned predecessors. 10 years before it became cool to say, Samu and Fatu displayed ruthless aggression in the ring, overwhelming opponents before the bell and continuing the non-stop attack until their hands were raised in victory. Deceptively agile for men of their size, they brutalized the opposition with devastating dives from the top rope. The duo would eventually go on to capture the WWE Tag Team Championships in the spring of 1994, fulfilling the promise and carrying the legacy to even greater heights. At WrestleMania 9, the Head Shrinkers' one and only in-ring WrestleMania appearance saw them taking on Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
Be prepared, Steiner brothers. We're gonna give you a pain that you have never felt before.
while I'm not one to make excuses, I am one to give opportunities to you, our expert gaming member of the WWE Universe. And so, today, you have the opportunity to make things right. WrestleMania 9, Las Vegas, Nevada. The Steiners performed at a near-perfect level that day, able to find every reversal and in the chaos emerge victorious. We are asking you to fix that. Stop them in their tracks and get the head shrinkers that WrestleMania victory you and I both know they deserve. But if you're not careful, you're going to find yourself reliving the very same memories that have haunted Samu and Fatu for years. Steiner lines, suplexes, Frankensteiners that will all bring your evening to a vicious, miserable end.
I was going to take a light gun.
One of the toughest teams in WWE history.
Nearly 600 pounds of pure savagery.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Alpha at a combined weight of 565 pounds. Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinker.
The Steiner brothers getting a tremendous ovation here in their first WrestleMania. And we'll see if they can carry on Michigan's winning ways.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 531 pounds. Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
The Steiner brothers. WrestleMania 9 rolling.
What I do is get one of these Steiners in the corner and hold on, y'all. Let me do something. I need like a block. I really ain't trying to end the stream. I'm just sitting here chilling, bro. Get one of these Steiners in the corner and unleash 3 strikes.
With a potential show-stealing match, guys. Two very hungry tag teams facing off.
Indeed, Michael, the Head Shrinkers and Steiner brothers are both new to the tag division in WWE. But both teams are off to an amazing start so far.
And you have to imagine whichever team wins this high-profile fight becomes an instant top contender for the tag team championship. And with two teams this physical on such a big stage, it is indeed going to be a fight.
Connecting on the DDT. WrestleMania 9 shaping up to be a big night in the tag division, guys.
Indeed it is, Michael. Two great young teams competing now. And later tonight, none other than Hulk Hogan will lead the Mega Maniacs against Money Inc. for the tag team titles.
Odds makers in Nevada have the smart money on Hulk Hogan leaving Vegas with the gold tonight.
Placed against the turnbuckles.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here. vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Now turn up the pace and look to connect with 2 light combos in the next 30 seconds.
Headshrinker's accompanied at ringside by Alpha, but he's not the only tag team legend serving in a managerial role tonight.
That's right, Michael. Just like Alpha, Mr. Fuji earned many WWE tag titles as a wrestler.
And I hit them hard with a action back and the
But now he's hoping to lead Yokozuna
hey, how many times I'm gonna be being the
WWE Championship.
And looking at all the top young talent in this ring, I see many other main event stars of the future that could follow the lineage of Yoko.
I've seen Samu and Fatu headbutt each other during matches. If they do that to their own flesh and blood, who knows what they'll do to the Steiners?
It's just a byproduct of the brutal take-no-prisoners offense of the Headshrinkers, Byron. These guys will bite, scratch, and claw their way to a win. Rulebook be damned.
And with Rick and Scott coming from an amateur collegiate background, they might be a bit more hesitant to bend the rules. Hopefully the Steiners can adapt. In fact,
what's that says? Hold to stand it. Now hit them on with you joining attacks to control.
Asked. Caught with a lariat. The whole world is focused on wrestling.
Once
WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come out on the wrong side of a match like this.
That's right. A big win at WrestleMania means a big boost in the tag division. And a substantial winner's purse.
I don't think the Headshrinkers concern themselves much with the financial matter, Saxton, but they are dead set on proving they're the toughest dudes around.
Got the tag.
And just in the nick of time.
He's able to reverse it. And there goes Steiner sent outside the ring.
Oh, this place I can turn off is because that PlayStation too hot right now.
Look at this, the power by Scott Steiner.
But the tag was made and Scott not aware. Big kick. Scott Steiner did not see the blind tag made by Samu.
Oh, this is not looking good for Steiner.
And this is what the Headshrinkers do.
Don't let up. Continue the beating in the ring to prove the dominant team. A huge dive off the top rope to a ground opponent should have you ready to put them away.
Top-tier tag team wrestling. Steiner did
Nice takedown. Stack them up.
Reverse the leverage and into a pin.
And referee cuts off the count at 1.
no time to waste being shocked. You've got to maintain pressure.
And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all four men in this tag team showcase.
Well, we already knew about the brawling of the Headshrinkers and the grappling of the Steiners, but men as big as these four behemoths should not be able to fly around the ring like they have thus far.
It is made for an extremely tough act to follow, guys. Samu was powerless there.
Could be what Steiner really needed to push the advantage.
Producing a trampling.
Oh, my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
He quickly gets out of dodge.
Oh, strong impact.
Nasty kick to the face.
As we find ourselves surrounded by all this pack.
From the top.
Diving headbutt.
He's been put through the ringer tonight.
This has been an arduous tag match, but you could be in much worse shape.
Just caught flush, and Scott saw it coming.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated. Overhand chop. Momentum moving towards Samu's corner.
The head shrinkers smartly keeping themselves out of the grasp of Rick and Scott Steiner.
There is a method to the madness of the head shrinkers. Belly to belly. Oh!
Getting it right into the corner.
And that's going to jam Scott's offense. Before this match began, you heard the Steiner speak backstage. Scott saying, quote, "Me and my brother."
Alright. Whether it's a pinfall or submission, it's time to put Steiner's away for good. The path of light when you shush your double face plan finisher in the ring. Near your opponent with a finisher.
Going to go out with a game plan and do what we do best, and that's wrestle.
That's all well and good for the Steiner brothers, but Alpha has gone on record saying that his...
Tag. Double team coming. Oh, face first.
That's it. No way the Steiners come back now.
Not so fast. This might be the end of Steiner's night. A defiant kick out after one.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
Well scouted by Steiner.
Steiner absolutely not backing down.
A backbreaker now. And here's the cover.
Could be it.
And a strong kick out at one. Wow.
Handle slam.
There's the tag. Overhead chop. Here's the cover. Does he have it? He breaks the ref's count after one.
He's still got life in this matchup.
Oh, my God.
Pendulum backbreaker.
Tick-tock.
Oh, man, right to the esophagus. Oh, headbutt. What a headbutt.
Vicious. And that will slow Rick for the moment.
Yeah, a very motivated Fatu in front of us.
Pulled in for
Belly to belly.
He got nailed by that last attack.
And Steiner attacked like a corner dog there.
That'll turn your lights out.
Coming in off the tag. And just when he needed it most, he got the tag.
Clothesline. And gets out of dodge with a sweep.
Hoisting up their opponent for a suplex. Oh my gosh, into a pile driver. Is that enough to finally put down the head shrinkers?
Target locked in. He knows it's that time.
Misses big time. Clothesline. What impact.
The head shrinkers and the Steiners are engaged in an epic battle.
Both teams making the Roman gladiators proud.
Ooh. Oh!
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top.
From the top.
Diving headbutt.
Jumbo with the leg cover. That might be it. Head shrinkers get the win.
Here are your winners,
Samu and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top contenders in the tag division.
We got some more, a new arena and some more players. Okay, so.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today. Now, whether he's a blue chipper, the people's champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss, The Rock has always commanded all of the attention in the arena since the very first moment he made his WWE debut at the 1996 Survivor Series. Born into this business, The Rock would become WWE's first ever third-generation superstar, following in the footsteps of his father and grandfather. Who had competed in WWE rings before him.
Dwayne had the huge responsibility. There's a legacy, and you have to take it so seriously.
Even with incredibly high expectations, the Great One surpassed them all. Along with the usual achievements, if your name is The Rock: 2 Intercontinental Championships, 5 Tag Team Championships, 8 WWE Heavyweight Championships, a Royal Rumble victory, not even to forget the fact that The Rock once led an entire nation. The Rock has one of the more noteworthy feats in WWE history, earning WrestleMania victories over Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and John Cena. Each of these men are known as the faces of their respective era. Each of these men found out what happens when you go one-on-one. Oh, you know the rest. Of course, The Rock rivaled Stone Cold Steve Austin's popularity during the vaunted Attitude Era, tearing opponents down with rock bottoms and people's elbows, while tearing them apart on the mic with cutting one-liners and catchphrases that are still recited to this day.
If you smell, know your role and shut your mouth.
He ended CM Punk's 434-day title reign as WWE Champion at the 2013 Royal Rumble as well, after having only competed twice over the previous 9 years, displaying the always ready mentality and physical conditioning on which he has built his global brand. But you don't need me to rattle off The Rock's resume to you, now do you? Of course not. The man is an occasion unto himself. He has headlined the biggest event.
All right, come on, bro, because he talking too much.
And here comes the #1 contender, at least for tonight, Rocky Maivia.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE
I don't want to hear the
Intercontinental
song.
Championship. Making his way to the ring,
That's copyright.
On his way to defend the Intercontinental Champ. Intensity on the face of the champion. Challenger in the corner, looking more determined than I've ever seen. The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance. Tonight in a match between our refined champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the young challenger, Rocky.
It said it may not get him to quite this early, but a ground submission will more pain.
Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The third-generation up-and-comer would love nothing more than to grab his first championship tonight and send a message to the WWE that Rocky Maivia has arrived.
But Hunter Hearst Helmsley will do everything in his considerable power to stop that from happening. As far as... Oh, no, he can be caught here. Bad spot for him. Uh-oh. Trapped here. Look at this. Look at this. Pounded away. Oh, and that'll break it up. Drop kick. And Byron, Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
I think Rocky Maivia shows...
Just end this now.
Oh, he's playing possum!
And he kicks out quick.
He is too fresh to have been kept down there.
Oh, a flurry of strikes.
The champion just teed off. Our challenger found no way to break free there.
He connects with a counter.
The Cobra clutch is applied. The Cobra clutch submission is in. The neck just being ready. Elbows trying to free himself, and he escapes.
A face buster knee smash. That was painful. And conspicuous by his absence is the butler of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who has been intervening in matches as of late. Who knows if he might show up.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just another thing Maivia needs to worry about.
Rocky has bigger problems in the ring, gentlemen. Biggest match he's ever had. Live, worldwide television. He's got to have a stomach full of butterflies.
What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for graceful bows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down.
Oh my gosh, I can't even get him out.
And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart, take advantage, capitalize, and win.
He's looking to take things to the outside now. Punch! Oh, what a kick. Ooh. And a counter by Helmsley.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
Got the leg.
Working the leg with that move. Tendons and ligaments in the leg can be easily damaged by that.
And give credit where it's due. Rocky Maivia is leaving nothing in the ring in pursuit of the Intercontinental Championship. And Rocky is doing...
It says in your combo with X with heavy combo. Check out the combo screen to see them all.
Delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can be won outside of the squared circle. And even before...
I'm gonna end it. Oh my gosh.
The bell rang tonight. I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's tried to say, hey, young fella, we're going to do things at my pace, not yours.
Oh my gosh, bro. I'm gonna waste time, bro.
270-pound stud just has has to keep his cool. Don't take any unnecessary chances against a cagey competitor the caliber of our Intercontinental Champion.
Helmsley has no control here.
Maivia keeps bringing the energy, and Helmsley has no answer.
Drop kick hits them.
Yeah, oh man.
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher...
Cobra clutch cinched in, torturing their opponent. So much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
Grip strength might have run out.
And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia. Those that have been privileged enough to see Rocky Johnson in action will appreciate Rocky Maivia because he's a chip off the old block.
Notwithstanding as well, the genes of his grandfather, the incomparable Peter Maivia, Chief Maivia.
Oh boy, they don't come any tougher than Peter Maivia.
And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can't be won outside of the squared circle. What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title? How can he get the better?
Hurry up, hurry.
Needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for graceful pows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down.
And Byron, Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
I think Rocky Maivia shows more promise and looking to seal the deal, guys.
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance. Tonight in a match between our refined champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the... Reversal! And that turns things around. And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion. Cobra clutch.
The Cobra clutch is in.
And with the submission lock, in trouble here.
A couple of elbows to the jaw, and that'll break things up.
Turns that away.
Counters right back on Rocky. Looks like he's coming back in. Ooh. Oh! Headed out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
There it is, the People's Punch.
And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart, take advantage, capitalize, and win. Oh my God! And Helmsley just showing his huge edge and experience here. I would say the most cerebral Intercontinental Champion we've had.
Cerebral, I like that description for Helmsley.
Yes, he had that coming all night. Now heading outside.
Maivia is ready for that.
And into the corner he goes. What a collision!
Intercontinental Championship at stake right here in Lowell, Massachusetts. We're expecting an emotional night for all of us, considering that Shawn Michaels will forfeit the WWE Championship live tonight.
Yeah, I saw a very dejected HBK earlier today. I couldn't even get him to crack a smile at all.
Oh, that's just because no one's ever happy to see you, Saxton.
He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count. Oh! And Byron Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
I think Rocky Maivia shows more promise than any other wrestlers I've seen come into WWE. You talk about second-generation wrestlers, but with Rocky, you're talking about 3 generations. This guy is going to be phenomenal.
And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can't be won outside of the squared circle. Stops that offense from connecting. The champ with the cover. The challenger doesn't even allow the 1 count.
I can't believe the ref didn't get 2 here.
What a reversal by Hunter.
Oh, look at it. It's on now.
Neither competitor is backing down. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going on.
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance. Tonight in a match between our refined champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the young challenger, Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The 3rd-generation up-and-comer would love nothing more than to grab his first championship tonight and send a message to the WWE that Rocky Maivia has arrived.
But Hunter Hearst Helmsley will do everything in his considerable power to stop that from happening. And as far as Helmsley is concerned, Maivia is barely even worth his time. And Byron Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
I think Rocky Maivia shows more promise than any other wrestlers I've seen come into WWE. You talk about second-generation wrestlers, but with Rocky, you're talking about 3 generations. This guy is going to be phenomenal.
Cobra clutch cinched in. The Cobra.
And he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold.
Hunter is getting dominated.
Maivia keeps bringing the energy, and Helmsley has no answer.
If Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley, he's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy. Rocky has to keep coming at the champion with big attacks until Helmsley collapses under the onslaught.
It's a bold strategy that will take everything the young Maivia's got, but you're right. It could be his best path to his first championship win.
Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley, and he said he can beat the snot out of this Maivia kid in less than 10 minutes.
Alright, now I got that now that you've got some momentum, take to the sky and hit Hunter in the ring with a big top rope drive while standing on the top rope. What do you mean?
In fact, he was showing me on his watch. Did you know he has a timepiece that costs $20,000?
Confident words from Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Not sure how relevant his timepiece is to this match, though, Corey.
It isn't
This
relevant. I just
is
wanted
a
to share an
piece of
example
work.
of how far ahead in the game of life Helmsley is.
Oh, brother.
So much torque on the knee and ankle. This is just nasty. I like this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy. Seems like the champion isn't worried about bending the rules a bit here.
Telegraphed that one and delivers a blow to the gut. Rowan drop kick.
And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Helmsley has
Oh
been
my
trying to
goodness.
frustrate Rocky. He's tried to say, hey, young fella, we're going to do things at my pace, not yours.
Rocky, the 6'5", around 270-pound stud.
Here we go. A huge impact.
Villa took to the sky and executed that high risk perfectly. I don't think Helmsley had that.
Hunter whipped into the corner. Nobody home. Rocky hit hard. And now Hunter looks to take over this match.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle in a big right hand.
Helmsley with something big in mind here for his challenger tonight.
Well, this is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion.
Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it. Hook of the leg and a cover. And Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
Hunter has to be asking himself, what else do I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over. Hunter hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
Maivia just collapsed.
This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup.
I think Maivia's done. Official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolls through. Shoulders down. Rocky wins the title.
Rocky Maivia has shocked Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner, and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
We have a new Intercontinental Champion.
In a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers, the final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss, there wouldn't even be a bloodline, if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia. You can think of him as the first boss. Predecessor to the tribal chief.
He is one of, if not the foundation for our family. The Anawa'i Fatu Maivia wrestling dynasty. I don't think there's anybody more responsible for what's going on now than the High Chief himself.
Peter Maivia isn't simply one of the two principals behind the sacred blood bond. He's also an incredibly decorated professional wrestler who traveled the world and won titles everywhere he went. New Zealand, Japan, Europe, and here in the United States, where he enjoyed especially successful runs in Hawaii and California. Maivia would eventually find his way to WWE, engaging in legendary battles with the likes of superstar Billy Graham. His larger-than-life personality would win the WWE Universe over in short order, as it had throughout his entire career. In the ring, High High Chief Peter Maivia was a potent blend of brawn and grappling technique, often muscling his opponents down to the mat through a variety of joint locks and then switching to more painful holds once grounded. His sleeper hold and stump puller were both feared and renowned, and make no mistake about it, Maivia knew there was always more than one path to the ultimate victory. Out of the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia also ran one of the most successful wrestling promotions on the planet, Polynesian Pro Wrestling, based out of Hawaii, showing his mastery of the business in every aspect. His induction into WWE's Hall of Fame class of 2008 was supremely deserved, forever enshrining Peter Maivia as the legend he always was. And now, we present to you the opportunity to walk in the boots of the legendary High Chief Peter Maivia, facing off against one of the most legendary WWE rivals, George the Animal Steele. You will settle this score once and forever, and showcase the overwhelming strength of Peter Maivia, which has ever since remained as a hallmark for every single solitary member of this bloodline. Steele is no easy battle, though. He thrives in the chaos, one of pro wrestling's true madmen. He'll even try to eat part of the ring if he thinks it'll help him break you down. So do your best and honor High Chief Peter Maivia properly with a resounding victory.
Uh-oh, somebody call the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a steel cage match. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 275 pounds, George the Animal Steele.
I'm not even sure the cage can contain this man.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 275 pounds, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Steele had better keep an eye on Maivia, because Maivia is a true...
High Chief Peter Maivia. They are taking out George the Animal Steele in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars brave enough to take on the Animal. Most of their contests have ended in countouts or disqualifications. Thanks to the cage, we'll get a decisive victory in this one.
Well, that really depends on if a cage can even contain them.
Gets driven into the corner. Devastating elbow. The Animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the Animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steele to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia is prepared, all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon. Sky high. Point of the elbow.
He can do it here. And he gets the shoulder up before before, too.
Just using the adrenaline to stay in the match. We're no closer to a winner just yet.
Oh, God.
Well, the unorthodox style of George Steele is certainly working well at this juncture.
Let's see if Maivia has an answer for the animal.
Goodness gracious.
Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But, guys, how has he earned the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the Anoa'i family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan.
When you add on the fact that Maivia was born and raised in Samoa, you can see the great pride he has for that land and its people in the tribal ink that covers his body.
We've seen that Steele isn't above using a foreign object to gain the edge against Maivia. So it's... He's got to have the advantage in it. Match where they're surrounded by one huge weapon. Right? Into the bed. George is trying to seal this one up. He's able to beat a 2 count.
These 1 counts are going to get harder and harder to kick out of.
Ooh, great anticipation. The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself in WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles.
Oh yeah, Maivia is a huge celebrity on the islands. In fact, I've heard some consider him the personification of Maui. George with great awareness.
The High Chief just refusing to be intimidated.
The animal has no idea what to make of Maivia.
Right across the knee. Heel hook locked in. This is painful.
Oh, kick connects.
Ooh, whoa.
And would you look at that? He's been busted wide open.
This is not good.
George the Animal Steele might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost a match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steele's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly or how to read a rule book.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this.
Able to punch his way out.
Countered by Peter Maivia.
Peter Maivia showing that he's not out of it.
Peter Maivia trying to bring the fight back in this one.
Momentum is all.
Maivia with a plan in mind. Ooh, man, backbreaker.
No way Steele's coming back from that.
Oh, an eye rake.
That's not right, but effective. Oh, my!
When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the Animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steele often has trouble finding opponents due to his erratic nature.
But when it comes to competition, the High Chief wants to prove he's worthy of that name. Peter Maivia will take on any competitor, no matter the difficulty.
And now a third! He's really mounting pressure at will now.
Yeah, Maivia has really figured the Animal out here.
Scoop slam sets things up.
Nice takedown, stacked for the pin.
A great counter to cover. No, stops the count at 2.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going.
Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steele as competitors. One man brings down order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching.
And Steele is, well, he's an ugly creature. Enough hair on his upper torso to classify as fur. Folds in his bald head. He's like a modern-day Neanderthal.
Took him out at the knee. block.
George Animal Steel is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the end.
Gonna stack them up here. Shoulders pinned. Hold it. Reverses it. Shoulders down. Kick it out before the count.
Not quite enough to put him away. Jarring European uppercut.
Oh, did you hear that? Peter Maivia is looking unstoppable now.
Can Steel recover from this adversity?
Opportunity now for him to capture some momentum.
This could be a good chance for Steel to get some distance and rethink things.
Oh, man. Maivia just dominated the animal. With that one.
For the win! This isn't good. He's got bad things in mind.
Once more, setting it up. Backbreaker. Maivia can taste it now.
Two. And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
She's not like most girls.
And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving titan in hopes to don the crown. Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax in the Queen of the Ring fight. Lyra Valkyria fancies herself a Morrigan, which is an Irish goddess of war. And there will be a...
I gotta pee.
Coronation take. And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got a caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jack's just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax. Lyra tried to hold on.
And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home! Set outside the ring, and Valkyria's got a chance.
Huge window of opportunity. Right now for Lyra Valkyria to strike. Lyra may actually pull this off. Lyra may become queen. Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra... can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Each woman here is on a tough road to become a Queen of the Ring finalist. Every matchup in this bracket has been a toss-up.
Valkyria knocked off former women's champion Io Sky earlier this week, but Nia's had an even tougher challenge. Two great former champions in the form of Naomi and Bianca Belair.
Even more impressive than that, she handed Jade Cargill her first WWE loss.
Granted, Corey, that was a disqualification victory for Jax. I'd say there's still some unfinished business between Nia and Jade. Whip back into the ring. Oh, ouch! Lyra Valkyria, one of the best technical wrestlers in NXT Women's Division history.
But the game is about so much more than technique. It's about experience and timing, knowing when to tap into certain parts of your psyche. Nia knows this, and we've seen it for years.
The big question is, does Lyra?
Goes into the corner.
Oh, there's a headbutt. And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
Yeah, Nia is just buzzing right through Lyra here.
Nia doing exactly what she set out to do, keeping Valkyria grounded.
Now Jax needs to stay the course, and the crown will be hers.
Jax cannot be overpowered. Draped into the deadly Tree of Woe position.
Stuck in the Tree of Woe.
They are doing whatever they please.
In just a matter of minutes, we'll have our second Queen of the Ring. The first, of course, being Zelina Vega.
But you gotta believe that Zelina will want a shot at whichever woman wins this. She beat the woman now known as Piper Niven that night, so you know Queen Zelina can strike down an enemy of any size.
Well, if you're Lyra Valkyria, what do you do to pull off a massive upset tonight?
The Lyra's a technical wizard, Cole. In fact, from a technique perspective, she may actually have... Nia Jax outgunned. And Beyond relying on her technique, if I'm Lyra, I'm going to try to frustrate Nia. I don't know how possible that is, but if you frustrate Nia, she may make a crucial mistake.
Eludes the attack. Nia Jax out of harm's way.
Body slam.
That's not no Samoan. Leg drop. Gosh,
There's so many moves at Nia's disposal that she can end this match with. For Lyra, not nearly as much.
Yeah, I can't imagine it'll be easy for Valkyria to pick up Nia Jax and drop her with the Nightwing.
Please, let's call the move by its real name. It's a Samoan driver. You think Nia Jax doesn't have the Samoan driver scouted?
Nia looking to end this thing.
Jax is shook.
and whiplash into a corner. Wow. Will have Lyra trapped here when you dash out even more punishment.
Facing her power right here.
And the irresistible force is really keeping Valkyria grounded here. Valkyria crushed in the corner by Jax.
Squashing Lyra in the corner, and the beginning of the end may be near. And Nia now, with Lyra on her back, going to climb up to the second rope.
This is a scary situation for Lyra. Oh, look at this. Maybe not.
No way. There's no way.
Oh, my.
Oh, no. Good night, Annihilator.
Here is your winner and the new Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax.
What a victory to the brand new Queen of the Ring.
Nia said she would do it,
There goes Triple H.
and she backed up her claims.
And now the Chief Content Officer of WWE.
Yo, Triple H, he's the best boss ever.
Going to come in to congratulate Nia Jax, officially crown her the Queen of the Ring.
Absolute dominance by the new queen.
I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars say they will do whatever it takes in order to achieve success. Quite often, it's a bunch of BS. But if you're lucky, you may run into someone who is willing to look out for the group. Someone willing to make sacrifices. And for this family, there was no one better than Rikishi. After the Head Shrinkers run in WWE came to an end, Rikishi, then known as Fatu, would go on a journey of self-discovery. This journey would lead to him taking on the name Rikishi,
that quick.
a subtle nod to his cousin Yoko.
So we're playing with Rikishi.
Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Austin will be here, Byron. I just refuse to think anything else.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a no-holds-barred match.
I ain't gonna lie, why Rikishi built like a aunt?
The Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 424 pounds.
I'm sorry, I don't have no room to talk. My fault.
We have learned more about Rikishi in the last couple of weeks than we knew about him his entire career here in WWE. He said he ran over Austin not for himself, but for The Rock.
Right, and now he's coming out here, and I guess if Austin doesn't show up, the general manager is going to have to come out here and declare this is a forfeit, and Rikishi's going to win it. This man makes me sick. Is he here?
Well, there's the Rattlesnakes music.
He's here. Austin's here. Stone Cold Steve Austin came here with no fear, no hesitation, just revenge.
His opponent, from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Austin fought for his life to make it back here, to make Rikishi pay.
Now there is no way Rikishi can escape the Texas Rattlesnake.
It's been almost a year since Austin competed in the ring. Austin is a man possessed. Rikishi feels good about running over Austin and City do it again. That man is sick.
Oh, Rikishi made two mistakes. One.
You alright, Lo? No? I'm here streaming.
It's a miracle, Austin.
Hold on, let me take the trash out. Cause my brother, he in trip. For no reason.
Rikishi. Now a pissed off Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts on Rikishi tonight.
Byron, a lesser man wouldn't have survived. Stone Cold promised that Rikishi's days of walking above ground are over. This is no holds barred. And he re-enters into the ring. Fishing for something beneath the ring.
And he's going with the great equalizer here, this steel chair.
Ooh, clothesline delivered.
And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi...
From the top. Whoa, what a landing. They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
Anything Austin is trying is being suppressed.
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
Just a perfect mix of pure power
And bad intentions.
into the barricade.
What a headbutt.
We talk a lot about...
Entrance side. Hey, Law. What's the entrance side of the ring? Huh? Law. Hey, Law. What's the entrance side of the ring? What you mean the entrance side of the ring? Bring him to the entrance side of the ring.
Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the Rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. Well, right now it's Rikishi doing the brawling. Rikishi's disdain for Austin looks greater than even we anticipated.
Elbow puts an end to that.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank that is WWE.
Oh, are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. Weird forces that only put Austin on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand.
This conflict is beyond disturbing. Corey, let's go into Rikishi's mind when it comes to defeating Stone Cold.
Rikishi has to be prepared to endure an emotional storm like he's never felt before. The big man must recover from that and use his weight to immobilize the Rattlesnake, because we know...
I don't understand. Where is it? Where's the entrance side? It says entrance side of the ring. What are you talking about? I'm gonna look it up now. What's the entrance side? WWE, what is the entrance side of the ring?
The entrance side of a WWE ring faces the stage and walkway, also known as the aisle.
Austin will not stay down.
Delivered into the barricade. He got out of dodge just in time.
Yeah, Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals will go to those disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to. Rikishi able to dodge that.
Stumbling to his feet. He might just be rising to meet his end here.
Got out of the way that time. He quickly slides into the ring. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All that he wants is... See Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth. This could be it. Austin with the cover. He wasted no time kicking out there.
How on earth could he not keep him down for even one at this point?
These two are clearly fired up on blood for more.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Giving up now is not number two. They have to finish this.
Who will break first? That is the question.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? And he has an answer for Rikishi. And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary, a pioneer. All a bunch of garbage, if you ask me.
Well, those aren't self-imposed labels, Cole. Those labels are coming from the family, coming from a group of wrestling legends who are proud of Rikishi for standing up and making a change in this business.
I have a few labels for Rikishi. Coward, liar, embarrassment. Those fit him well.
Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
I don't know why there's a hockey stick under the ring, but I know they're going to use it.
Oh, the reversal by Rikishi.
You can see from the blood that real damage has been done.
Bright red evidence. He got caught badly by that blow.
Oh my, sent over the barricade and into the crowd.
Taking... This fight straight to the people. No countouts, no need to hold back.
Double axe handle. Oof.
Scary mindset for the rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat, thinking that Austin isn't the man he claims to be. But trust me, when Stone Cold says he has you in his crosshairs, that's no empty threat. Right to the throat.
Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now steel chair. Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him. Face first into the post. And he gets set back into the ring.
Stone got the cover. This might be the end.
And a quick kick out.
How does anyone have this much in them at this point?
Ooh, he fends that off.
Here it comes. Rikishi. Drag him. He put Austin down. Unbelievable.
2. Oh, he gets the shoulder up before 3.
Austin somehow kicked out. I cannot.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Targeting the shoulder.
Tap out. Tap out. This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in his rear-view mirror.
His arrival signaled impending doom. His very presence was enough to intimidate even the bravest WWE competitor. His name itself simply meant the end. And if you found yourself standing across the ring from Umaga, you were most certainly coming to the end of your own road. The younger brother of Rikishi, Umaga, was every bit the Samoan bulldozer that his nickname would suggest, mauling opponents with ease, relishing the chaos that he created. A menace to the entire roster, an unrepentant badass, Umaga tortured his prey with high-impact collisions before ultimately sealing their fate with his vaunted Samoan spike, a vicious move used today by Solo Sikoa.
Inside the ring, man, he was just a complete monster. Anybody that stood in front of him, he was going to wreck him no matter what he had to do. He was just a crazy, wild Samoan. Outside of the ring, man, just a loving guy to be around, a fun uncle, always joking, always barbecuing at his house. I always looked up to him. He was just so cool.
Look, Law. Guess who father that is, Law? Guess who that's Umaga. Guess who? He got a son. Umaga, you know that? Right there. You know who he is? Yeah, Zilla Fatu, that's his son. You see him coming to WWE? Everybody be saying, everybody been saying that they want him to go to AEW. He's going to WWE. I would love to see Zilla. So, like, what do you think? He should join Solo, or he should just start NXT? I see that.
To ever set foot in a WWE ring. his intense clashes with Batista, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, and Triple H, along with WWE Championship battles against John Cena, still live on in the memories of those who were fortunate enough to watch Umaga perform. And Umaga will live in immortality through every member of this family, whether it's with a huge Samoan drop, a running bulldozer into the corner, a Samoan spike, or even a war cry in the middle of battle. Umaga is forever.
I wish he was here. I know he's watching from above.
So you, our beloved Uce in training, are asked one simple thing here in the WWE 2K25 showcase: to defeat John Cena.
Hey, Law.
You've done that in this mode.
Hey, Law, you know how I think, bro?
Simple.
Because you know, Solo Sikoa, he...
In
My fault.
2007, that Umaga and John Cena
He's, Solo Sikoa said he spend time with his father all the time. So I feel like Zilla, he's going to join the fact. Why not?
WWE some 9 months after his debut, and things were going very well for Umaga until they weren't. Umaga would see his undefeated streak end by, of all things, a damn roll-up after rushing directly into the outstretched shoes of John Cena. 1 second of luck allowed John Cena to escape the inevitable, and now it's you to fix it. Head into that ring. Showcase Umaga's cruel brutality and get Umaga the WWE Heavyweight Championship victory that he should have gotten in the first place. I assure you, my dear friend, Armando Alejandro Estrada will make sure nothing else goes wrong if you take care of business inside the ring.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he
feel
is.
like-
He could be the next WWE champion.
I feel like,
400-pound Umaga. A man that since
I gotta say, one of my favorite
WrestleMania 9 months
Samoans,
ago
it gotta
remained
be,
undefeated. And Umaga has been in the ring, Byron, with the best of
it gotta be
WWE.
Umaga. Umaga, he's like one of my favorite Samoans.
And sounds like a movie monster.
It gotta be at least
Except
Umaga or
Umaga
Roman Reigns.
is for real.
He is a Samoan bulldozer, an 18-wheel version with a mean streak. Big, athletic, strong, and probably going to outweigh John Cena by well over 100 pounds.
Since 1963, the WWE title has only changed hands twice here in Kansas City. That's twice in the last
I can't wait to have Samoan. I can't wait to have
But Umaga is a
Umaga to be on my
scary human
roster.
being. He can easily change that trend right here tonight.
A phenomenal ovation in this arena because the champ is here. John Cena has a gigantic challenge awaiting him in the ring, but Cena doesn't have a reverse gear.
Absolutely not. The champ only goes one way, and that's straight at you.
John Cena, a 3-time WWE champion, the handler of Umaga, Armando Estrada, trying to control this undefeated challenger.
Once the bell rings, these two are going to go at each other full force.
Introducing first, the challenger from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 353 pounds,
Oh, Umaga bigger than me.
and from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in
I'm
at
like
248 pounds,
260, 270. I don't know.
the WWE Champion,
I'm like 280 or something.
Lots of competitors in the back dream for a shot at this title.
John Cena and Umaga battling here for the WWE Championship. Will John Cena halt the Samoan Bulldozer's path to destruction?
Cena's going to have to go all out to accomplish that. No one has been able to withstand Umaga thus far. This brutal Samoan has made a mockery of his challengers and is perhaps the ultimate super heavyweight threat.
Cena could be in for the greatest challenge as champion tonight. But if anyone can overcome the terrifying ruthlessness of Umaga, it has to be John Cena.
And don't expect much of a wrestling match in this one. Expect more of a brawl. This is not going to look pretty. It's going to get ugly. This is two trains on a track to a head-on collision.
Toe-to-toe, it's going to be bad, it's going to be bloody, and it will come down to who wants it more.
We can see a count out here. Oh, no, that's more than incidental contact.
Back in the nick of time. A completely relentless attack from Umaga.
Umaga is... simply overpowering John Cena right now. Here we go. You ready for it? Choke slam!
Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey. And his handler,
That's not heavy.
Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred.
Too heavy. Too heavy combos.
On his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though.
Square.
Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga, take it over.
Go for the win here.
The champ is pinned. We might have a new champion here. Shoulders are down.
Is this enough to retain?
Don't know how he can't get more than a 1 count at this point. Ooh, got caught with a punch to the face. Back and forth, trading reversals. Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Ooh, Cena now taking the brunt of the attack.
Cena has no response for Umaga's savage and brutal offense.
I'm gonna do square spin.
A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup, but this 300... Oh, boy, here we go. We've seen it once, we've seen it 1,000 times. It always works. Look out. Driven down hard.
Vicious, downright savage club right there.
That's using your head.
Umaga proving to be a relentless super heavyweight, determined on becoming the WWE champion tonight. Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never from the top into the ring again now.
High risk, high reward.
Ooh, pinpointing the trachea.
Oh, just nailing the double axe handle.
Oh my goodness, just punishing their opponent.
Up on their shoulders. Down in a hurry. And I could look at Umaga and he reminds me of Yokozuna, whose unmatched thickness and size is an orthodox offense.
Look at Umaga's thighs, his calves. They give him a great power and a great base. It makes him almost impossible to knock off his feet.
He's thick, he's strong, he's nasty, and he won't be slowed down.
Overwhelming offense now from Umaga.
Cena's just trying to weather the storm. In the corner. And Cena flattened in the corner.
Umaga's just overpowering him. Look at the strike. Into the corner, just setting Cena up.
You have to start to ask yourself, is the end of John Cena near?
I think so. Look out, a headbutt. No one has been able to stop Umaga. No one.
You are seeing why Umaga is undefeated. Why no one has been able to stop the Samoan bulldozer.
Here comes Umaga, and Cena catches him with a boot. John Cena from behind, pulls him up, shoulders down, and a kick out by Umaga.
And Cena immediately back into the clutches of Umaga.
I'm not sure what else Cena can do here. I'm not sure John Cena knows how to stop Umaga.
And Corey, you know there's no force equal to being on the receiving end of a headbutt from Umaga.
It's in Umaga's DNA. Generations have perfected the art of using their own skull.
To go for the finish now. A relatively civil in the ring should take whatever mess has left right out of it.
As a weapon that could stop an elephant.
Pulled in for a belly to belly.
Sometimes I look at Umaga and it just scares me. I think he forgets that he's even in a championship match. Estrada is very
This'll do it. Umaga.
Oh, Samoan spike.
That might have just sealed the deal with us having a new champ.
He manages to kick out. What strength.
This is complete insanity. Still holding on to the title by the skin of their teeth.
And now the Samoan bulldozer are going to have to dig a little deeper to close this one out. This is a situation you want to avoid.
Planted face first. Nice job dodging contact there.
Title in the balance with the pin.
New champion, an undefeated champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion, Umaga!
proves it. Truly no one can withstand Umaga. The Samoan bulldozer has wrecked his way straight to the WWE Championship. Cena's title.
Hey, in WWE, things move really fast. If you aren't present in the moment, it can feel like a year goes by in only 2 or 3 minutes. That's why you always have to make time to make sure that you check. Hold on. Did I just hear myself say 3 minutes? Stop. Can you believe I'm actually doing Eric Bischoff's shtick? In the early 2000s, few words sent a shudder through the roster like the words 3 minutes, summoning the fearsome duo of Rosie and Jamal, collectively known as the 3-minute warning. Initially hired by the aforementioned Raw General Manager Eric Bischoff to interrupt anything he didn't find to be entertaining.
You're just not entertaining me. 3 minutes are just about up.
The two instantly made their mark in WWE with their complete and total decimation of anyone that was targeted. Their formula was really simple. Two bruisers with surprising quickness who took pleasure in throwing opponents all around the ring with reckless abandon. And the trail of bodies left in their wake remains a testament to their devastation. Rosie, older brother of your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, and Jamal, who would in time develop his skills further and take the name of Umaga, were about instant gratification. They treated matches like a race, seeing how much damage they could fit into the shortest time possible.
The 3-minute warning with my brother and my cousin, it was just one of the coolest gimmicks of all time to me. It was catchy, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of knew what was happening. And I feel like we all remember when the 3-minute warning hit for the first time. You know, the whole Den TV area just lit up.
Every match was a train wreck, as the two would use their size to overwhelm most opponents, coupling that with incredible tag team maneuvers to increase the carnage to its maximum levels. That approach, maximizing damage while minimizing time, was a 3-minute warning signature. The team itself saw its run in WWE last for a little over a year, but in that time managed to make such an impression with the WWE Universe that it still resonates today. They are proof of the impact anyone can make if they capitalize on their opportunities, as 3-minute warning did every single time.
It was a short-lived gimmick, but it was a really cool gimmick, and I just think it shows the versatility of, hey, if you need us to go out there and tell you a Broadway story, I'll cover 2 hours if you like. But if you need us to come out in 3 minutes to make an impact, we can do that too. But you gotta be really good to be thrown in there with the very, very best in the industry. I'm getting all pumped and proud, you know, for my brother and my cousin right now, just thinking about it.
Here in the WWE 2K25 showcase, we have selected another team that embodies the same mindset in Akam and Razor the AOP. Similar to Jamal and Rosie, these two look to inflict the most pain in the most efficient manner. Like 3-minute warning, AOP happily dispatches when summoned. Like 3-minute warning, AOP features two Goliaths who will hurl your body from pillar to post before finally bringing it all to a most painful conclusion. It's up to you in this Extreme Rules contest to beat the AOP to the punch and showcase the Wrecking Crew approach that made 3-minute warning the premier bruiser squad in all of WWE. And don't worry, we will give you more than 3 minutes to make that fact perfectly clear.
AOP is here, ready to wreak havoc. And they want to prove 3-minute warning has nothing on them.
Two roughneck teams ready to use this Extreme Rules stipulation to the fullest.
And guys, the authors of pain now have 3 minutes.
Jamal and Rosie.
And at a combined weight of 770 pounds, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Authors of Pain versus 3-minute warning is a recipe for brutality and ruthless carnage.
And that's in a regular match, Cole. This is Extreme Rules.
These two hit squads are going to tear each other apart.
3-minute warning.
We got 3-minute warning with the Authors of Pain clashing tonight in what should be a pairweight Extreme Rules match. Considering the teams involved here, it comes as no surprise that we have medical teams standing by backstage.
Yeah, these are two of the most merciless and physical teams we've ever seen. Lasting bodily harm isn't just highly probable in this match, it's essentially guaranteed.
I, for one, can't wait to see what these teams do with the rules thrown out the window. They're free to be as creative as they want in their pursuit of absolutely annihilating one another. AOP from the top.
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the force Rosie brings.
Akam with a course correction.
Oh, a headbutt right to the shoulder.
That's usually your noggin. No idea where this one's heading.
Gosh.
What a headbutt.
Vicious.
And what a push.
Wrenching the arm. Man, what a clothesline.
Akam found himself in the wrong place there.
Yeah, Rosie delivering the pain. He has a kendo stick in hand, and this place just turned into South Swanson Street.
Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over. Oh, a headbutt right to the shoulder.
That's usually your noggin. Why are they coming over here?
Lots of space and concrete, that's why. Akam with a rough blow there. Headbutt. Golly.
Just burying their opponent with that trash can. And Jamal looked out of his element on that one. Lariat. And that blow has him wavering.
You know exactly what you're getting into when you sign up for this kind of match. Headbutt.
Watch for the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warnings, thug-like tactics need to be respected.
Rosie and Jamal only care about one thing, and that's the winner's purse.
Oh, what a chancery. I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Oh, stop right to the hand. You can feel the resentment building with each stop there.
He is obviously taking way too much pleasure in this right now.
Just tossing that kendo stick with total disregard.
Rizar laying down the gauntlet for his opponent.
And he slides him back to the mat. Oh, foot just stomping down. Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, and there's plenty of weapons to choose from tonight.
Melinda's aggression, just pure brutality.
Easy.
Look, the most intelligent competitor in a battle knows that there are many roads to victory.
My brother ain't doing nothing.
Representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
This is stressful. Wow.
We call them equal opportunity ass kickers. The first few rows should take a couple steps back because no one is safe when you're in the vicinity of these teams.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. King to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
That's it. This has got to end. They just went through a flaming table. Where is the limit?
Well, it looks like the limit does not.
Jamal pins the shoulders down. No, kick out at two.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Oh! The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment. Wrench in the arm.
What's its finisher?
Throws the out. Look out!
Diving splash from the top. Incredible impact.
Forget it. AOP just fell to their demise.
Rosie left an opening for the counter. And now he's back into the ring. Moves from the ring to the outside. And a clothesline. Turns that in his favor. That's using your head. No count out as he takes things out of the ring. Punches and elbows. Razor knocked him striking at will. Counter right when it was needed. Vicious.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
Into the steel steps. That's got to be a tide turtle. This match is getting the better of him.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now.
Looking to explore things ringside now.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Oh, no, look out. Here we go. That's called changing the decor of the broadcast area.
I have a feeling there's more to come, Corey.
He's heading back to the ring.
Superstar setting up.
Spiked with a Uranagi. Driven down.
Aggressive shove there. Jamal laying down the gauntlet for his opponent. Oh, launching into a hip attack.
Now clubbing forward. First up top. Diving knee drop. Shoulders down. Razor might be down for the count. Rosie and Jamal survive Extreme Rules.
Here are your winners, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Gotta give it up to 3-minute warning. In a contest between two of the most badass squads we've ever seen, they were the tougher competitors.
Yeah, but AOP certainly made 3-minute warning earn this win. Just think about all the carnage we witnessed here tonight.
We've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina.
We are making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And Byron, Becky Lynch with a very astute point. I rip off arms. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Oh, this is going to be a hard one.
This new generation.
Yeah, I'll do this jump later. Alright, y'all, well, I'm gonna go to bed. Tired. I don't know why I recorded. Alright, peace out, y'all.